All right, guys, we are live here on YouTube. We currently, um, here, let me get out of my models. What the heck is going on? There we go. All right, so currently we have a tornado warning storm, that briefly produced a tornado. It looks like south of Harper, confirmed by law enforcement and apparently Retimmer had a view of it. I haven't seen it yet, and yeah, that's a pretty decent velocity couple right there. So, not surprised we had a tornado drop down, at that point of the storm, but, yeah, we have multiple different discrete cells going up, and as these move more to the east, they'll be moving more into a favorable tornado environment, and I would not be surprised if we see a couple of strong tornadoes. I know Davis has talked about that quite a bit now, but seriously, guys, we have a very, very concerning environment if we can have all these cells staying discrete. But there are possible fail modes, as if we have those cells cutting off each other's inflow or just clustering up together, we might not see that great of a tornado threat. That is why the tornado still have this 5% instead of issuing a 10 hatched. But we got to be on the lookout for multiple strong tornadoes tonight. I would not be surprised if that happens, because, like, again, our environment is just insane with these storms right now. If we go ahead, take a look at our models, HRRR, we have the 20Z just coming in. I don't know if it's gonna show anything. Oh my gosh, dude. Radar Omega's falling off, chat. It might be time to switch to weatherwise. Um, Let me open YouTube chat. See who's all in here. Mr. Twister! I did, Mr. Twister. I asked for a ½ inch off the top, and she just chopped off all my hair, but I mean, it's okay. But yeah, guys, if we see a tornado touchdown from this, we're gonna know, because we have bunch of chasers chasing this. We might see a few come over here and chase this storm here in a bit. It's looking pretty decent. Our storm over here in Medicine Lodge could have a hook echo right here, guys. Let's see. Yeah, it could be a hook echo. Might not. It could just be out of the storm. Dude, that might be a hook echo, chat. That storm might be rotating now too. But if you guys are in Argonia, Millen, or Mayfield here in Kansas, yeah, this is Kansas. Make sure you guys are getting to your safe spots, because they're probably gonna reissue or extend this tornado warning, I should say, here in the next couple of minutes. So, make sure you guys have your safety plans in place, and then after this tornado threat for you guys, get ready, because tonight you guys are gonna see a line of damaging winds. I'll be live all night, chat. We got a marathon stream. I'm hyped. Camp, dude, what's up? How's your day going, Camp? How are you doing, Mr. Twister? What's up, Pete? Apparently we have an unwarned tornado on the ground. According to Davis, I'm assuming that's with this storm over here, guys. Or maybe it's with this one. I don't know. Here, let me call. Pete, what's up, bro? How's your day going? I don't know if I already said hi to you, but how's your day going? Chat, apparently we have an unwarned tornado on the ground. Maybe he's talking about up here. I really don't know. Probably gonna switch streams every. Yeah, you're good, Camp. You don't have to say in my stream. I'm just happy you tuned in, dude. You're a goat. I'm trying to figure out what storm Davis is talking about. I don't know what storm has an unwarned tornado. I'm glad you guys are all doing good though. Mine's going pretty good. Pretty good. He might be talking about this. I don't. Chat, is he talking about this? That could be CC drop. It could be I don't know, chat. What time is it? Yeah, guys, we could have an unwarned tornado on the ground heading up towards Clonmel and towards Wichita. So in that area, newest scan's not showing a CC drop. I don't think that was a CC drop though. Maybe it was. Could have been. I just don't think that was the CC drop. I don't know if that was what Davis was talking about. But they did just issue a new severe thunderstorm warning. This includes Argonia, Millen, Mayfield, and Wellington, and Conway Springs here in Kansas. So make sure you guys are getting indoors, staying away from windows. Get ready for golf ball sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. So make sure you guys are parking your car under something that can give it protection from that large hail that's fallen from this, because you don't want to. That'll cause some pretty significant damage to your vehicles. Make sure to get any loose lying objects inside that you care about, because we do have 60-mile-per-hour winds included with this storm. We do have that tornado possible tag, so we're going to be watching out for a potential tornado and tornado warning from the storm. So make sure you guys have your safety plans in place. Just to be safe, I would get to your safety, to your shelter, because this is going to recycle its rotation here in the next little bit, and have a good potential to produce another tornado, because we have really nothing stopping the storm besides these storms up here, but they're not really going to interact with this storm. By the way, guys, we did just get a new severe warning with our Medicine Lodge storm. So if you're in Medicine Lodge, Mangona, and Sharon here in Kansas, get ready for some quarter-size hail and 6-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Get indoors, stay away from windows. Again, you guys should go ahead and park your cars under something that can protect it from that hail, because that'll be some pretty damaging hail too. That's good, P. I'm glad to hear it. Dang, the Eagle wings. The hook looks concerning, to say the least, I guess. For sure, for sure. Yeah, we definitely got to watch out for this storm too. I'm gonna pull up pivotal weather here, guys. Give me just a second. Hey, let's go, chat. Shout out to Landon Green. He's in the stream, guys. Landon's was one of my best friends from Utah. He's a goat, guys. Is this the 21Z? It is. Okay. Alright, let's see what the 21Z is saying. Composite reflectivity. Oh, wow. Chat, if this is the case. Oh my gosh. Yeah, guys. Is that the cell that's already ongoing? Okay, guys, so it's showing another southern storm popping up here. This could potentially drop a very strong tornado. You guys just saw me pull a PDS sounding. That's, yeah, look, PDS Tor sounding. We're looking at very good shear values. You can see that really nice looking hodograph. That's what we want to see. Very curved, insane kinematics with this, guys. Our shear is insane. SRH is just insane. Very decent cape. Our lapse rates are so good. We have 178.3 cape. Our SCP is at a value of 9. So to say the least, these storms are gonna have a pretty significant tornado threat with them. We are seeing some storms blow up in Oklahoma. They'll have a decent environment to work with too. Luckily, it doesn't look as concerning. And again, dude, chat, we could see. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a tornado outbreak just with those two cells. They're both in insane environments, dude. And then our derecho event, or our damaging wind event's gonna start, so that's crazy, chat. Alright, going back to our radar, so it's looking like HRRR saying we're gonna see a cell potentially forming on where these two outflow boundaries, or these two boundaries intersect, and that could just help these things go crazy, chat. Yeah, so you guys in Argonia, Millen, Mayfield, and Wellington, you guys got to get to your safe spots, or not safe spots, but get indoors, stay away from windows. That's crazy, chat. And then for you guys over in Wichita, you guys are going through the worst of it right now. You're gonna be seeing ping pong ball size hail and 70-mile-per-hour winds here, probably for the next 20 to 30 minutes, and then you guys will be done for a little bit from these storms. So just hunker down, wait for these storms to get over with. And yeah, guys, it's seriously showing those cells popping up in the most insane environment of the day, which is down here just south of Wichita. So and we got Storm Chaser Josh Brinker on these storms right now, guys. Let's put him at the full screen. Let's see what he's looking at. Yeah, it looks like our storm over here near Conway Springs is just a little bit disorganized right now. So we gotta kind of give it a second to recycle and kind of like um reform its rotation and kind of just get better looking here on radar. So probably here in the next 20 minutes, it's gonna have a pretty significant tornado threat. We do have a new tornado warning. This is south of Colorado Springs. So we have a tornado warning for Colorado. That's insane. You guys in El Moro, Valroso, and Ludlow, here in Colorado. You guys need to be in your safe spots, and you guys in Trinidad too. Get to your safe spots. Also expect ping pong ball size hail with this and 60-mile-per-hour winds. Luckily, I'm not seeing anything really too insane, velocity wise. But we are quite a bit away from radar, so we really can't tell. So just to play it safe, I would get into your safe spots, but luckily it doesn't look like anything too insane right now. But we all know that Colorado just pops off for no reason every time. Let me make sure I'm caught up on PA stream. Okay, I am. Wait. There we go. Okay. They're caught up. My bad, chat. Yeah, we got these two boundaries. If some storm can latch on to where these boundaries intersect, they're just gonna start popping off, dude. Earth. I don't even know what is going on right here, chat. It's insane. It's like this could honestly just kind of go crazy here, chat. Could have a cell about to go into this thing. Could help it. Might not really do anything because it's kind of small. It's because I'm here. Mr. Twister, dude, hop in your car, drive south, dude. You can make that. Just absolutely core punch this thing, dude. You got some storms over where you live, though. Kind of over the Rocky Mountains. Yeah, literally right on top of Pikes Peak. That's crazy. My dad built the railroads on Pikes Peak, by the way, Mr. Twister. Oh, yeah, no, you're north. Oh, you're north of here? Oh. Yo, shout out to Isaac Green, too. He's in my stream. He's watching. Let's go. Isaac and Landon. They're goated, guys. Yeah, we kind of just gotta wait a minute to see what this storm's gonna do. The tornado potential, as of right now, we gotta wait a minute for this thing to probably become tornadic again. Yo, Jesse, I just joined. What's up, Evan? Welcome to the stream, dude. How's your day going, man? Yeah, but you guys in Millen, Mayfield, and Wellington, Kansas, get ready for potential tornado here in the next little bit. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and call Davis, guys. Let's hop on call with Davis, chat. Oh, I need Discord open. That's why. Where's my private DMs with him? There we go. My day is going good. My dad's driving in heavy rain in northern Georgia. Hey, that's crazy, Evan. Northern Georgia. Yeah, they're getting hit by some pretty crazy storms, it seems, right now. Yeah, it's just got a lot of pop-up showers, it looks like. Yeah, definitely just some heavy rain and lightning. Pretty much the threat with this, if anyone's tuning in from there. I like when you guys call, so it's, yeah, for real. I don't know if he's gonna answer. But that's okay. Chat, also like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying to hit 520 subscribers by the end of the stream. We got that, chat. I believe in us. Yeah, but it definitely makes it easier so that you guys don't have to jump between streams. I don't know if he saw that I called. But oh, I'm breaking my PC, chat. Let's go, chat. We're at 10 likes, so let's try to hit 20 likes and 520 subscribers, guys. We got that. I'm trying to get back home to Ohio from being in Florida for a week. Oh, heck yeah, dude. How's Florida, Evan? Was Florida fun? It's kind of. I told Davis in chat you could call. Oh, okay. Thank you, Mr. Twister. It's starting to flood. Oh, dang. Oh, so you guys are. You guys drove to Florida? That's insane, bro. That's not too bad of a drive, actually. You literally just hop on the I-75 and just zoom on that, John. Yeah, I-75 literally takes you guys all the way back up to Ohio. Wait. Yeah, that's funny. Looks like we do have a storm spotter, storm chaser about to hook slice on our tornado warning here in Colorado. Yeah, we have a decent velocity couplet heading towards El Moro and Trinidad, Colorado. So you guys got to get in your safe spots if you haven't already. Oh, Davis.
Hey.
Hold up. Hello?
How's it going?
It's going good. It's like a crazy echo. I think it's gone now. No, we're good. Okay. How are you doing, Davis?
Pretty good. How about you?
Doing pretty fantastic. Dude, did you see the new HRRR run?
Yes.
That's
Wait,
it.
21Z
Oh, yeah, I think so.
on Pivotal?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Kinda crazy.
Is it kind of wild?
Kind of wild indeed.
Let's see. What in the world?
Yeah.
It's not even impressive. That's just weird.
I know.
That I mean, that is like,
Go to hour 5 and look at those two cells in Kansas. They're gonna be like in the most peak environment ever, dude.
hold up, my thing crashed.
You're good. Guys, look at those shear values. That's insane, bro. Yeah, I don't even. The H triple R is just like H triple Ring at this point, bro.
For real.
Yeah, and it's showing like a new storm like popping up on those boundaries. And if that happens, that thing's just gonna go insane.
So, yeah, I mean, those supercells are in like a pretty decent spot. My only
Yeah,
question would be, are those going to be discrete enough to produce?
produce tornadoes. Valid.
I mean, it's possible, and again, you are very correct. That is like the peak environment here for this setup. Um,
Yeah, I
yeah, I
noticed.
mean, it is. That is a crazy sounding.
I know,
Holy cow!
dude.
216 3 cape, 3600 surface cape, 550 SRH, 67 knots of shear at the cloud layer. You got a storm slinky to turn at 80 degrees, a wild hodograph, very good wind profile, somewhat elongated. Crazy, like environment.
I know, dude. If that plays out and those are able to be discreet enough, I feel like we could see some like insane tornadoes tonight, dude.
Dude, yeah, I mean, this is like, again, it all comes down to will those supercells cut off each other's inflow or
And
not, though.
yep, definitely.
But I don't know, man. I mean, that is a gnarly looking environment.
I know, dude. Holy. And it's literally showing, if you go to like hour one, it's literally showing that supercell just popping off on top of those on top of those boundaries. And if that happens, that's just
Yeah.
gonna help aid the tornado potential with this thing, dude. And it's gonna be
That is just.
discreet for
Oh
like,
my gosh.
holy crap, chat. Today might just pop off, guys. Tornado
Just
wise
maybe.
and wind wise, because it's massive wind bag too.
By the way, our supercell that does have a tornado warning in Pennsylvania actually did have some pretty impressive rotation just a scan ago along I-70 there. That's something to look out for. Very clear donut hole on reflectivity there for a little bit as well. We'll watch that. I mean, that's not impossible that that does produce a brief tornado as that approaches dot
Oh
along
wow.
I-70, so make sure you're seeing shelter.
Yeah, pretty impressive velocities, and yeah, we had a donut hole with that. That's crazy. I didn't even know that was tornado
Also,
warned.
our Tor Warren supercell over Trinidad, Colorado, very impressive hail core, even a hail spike there noted on reflectivity now. It's actually a double hail spike.
Oh crap. We got Storm Spotter about to freaking core punch this thing.
So
Dude, that
again, I think.
go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, no, you go, you go.
You go. You go. You go.
Okay, okay. I was gonna say something that I was just gonna say I'm sad that Freddy's not chasing today.
I know, bro. I saw that post and I was like, dang it, dude.
Blew out his window. So, did you say Reed Timmer had a view of that tornado?
Yes. Let me send you the photo. It's actually it was a very photogenic tornado, even though it was somewhat rain wrapped.
Bet that.
By the way, tornado warning continues for Cokedale, Colorado. Still radar indicated. Let me send you the photo though. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, this is a very new tornado warning, or excuse me, no, tornado warning continues for our Pennsylvania storm as well, and this is still a radar indicated warning. Okay, I'm just gonna send you his tweet if that's okay.
No, yeah, go ahead. That's
You
fine.
may send it on Discord or on iMessage.
Discord.
All right, bit.
Thank you.
So there you go.
All right.
Severe thunderstorm warning just issued for areas east of Quincy, Illinois.
Oh
Um,
wow.
significant damaging winds, some hail there as well potentially. Um,
Wow.
again, I'm still just kind of waiting to see if our embedded QLCS supercell is going to do anything now south of Conway Springs.
Yep. We just gotta give it a minute. New severe thunderstorm warning, guys. Here in southern Kansas. This includes Zenda, Spivey, and Nashville here in Kansas. Get ready for $half size hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. Make sure you guys are getting indoors, staying away from windows if you are included in that warning.
Again, we're starting to see the thunderstorms that may end up being a part of our QLCS convect here, just off to the north of, or excuse me, just off to the east of Pratt, Kansas. These little thunder showers here, guys, these are likely going to end up being what develops into our eventual large QLCS overnight. So we'll see what happens. Um, but yeah, I mean, 21Z HRRR really is pretty interesting. Again, these supercells just, if they are discreet, they can do something. That's what I'm going to say for right now.
Yep. Most definitely.
And again, even some of these supercells that are starting to convect out here in the Oklahoma and Texas panhandles, they may have a localized tornado threat over the next several minutes. Actually, they're not quite convecting yet. HRRR at them convecting by now. I guess there's a couple of showers developing near Hooker, Oklahoma. I'd kind of watch those.
Yep. Those could pose a slight tornado threat, just not they're not in too great of an environment, and they seem to turn into a line pretty quickly, or at least a cluster.
Oh, the environment's actually pretty good. If you look at the instability, we've got 5,000 cape out here.
Yeah, I don't think shear was great. Maybe from what I
We've
saw.
got.
Maybe it was, I
I mean,
don't
we got
know.
45 knots.
0 to 1?
0 to 6.
0 to
What do we
6.
get 0 to
Okay.
1? Yeah, 0 to 1. We've still got around 30 knots. So
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, never mind. Pretty decent environment for those too. Seems as if here, let me
Orcs, how did you wake up at 5 p.m.?
that is insane, Ark.
That is actually wild.
That is wild. Yeah, it looks like we're lacking in SRH, and that's honestly about it.
Yeah, I wake up pretty much every day now at noon because my mom makes me wake up at noon.
Bro, my mom makes me wake up at like 8 a.m., dude. It's
Well, I
terrible.
have to wake up at 6 a.m. to feed my dog, but then I can go back
Oh!
to sleep.
Yeah, never mind. I'm get off that.
Which 6 a.m. for me is, that's kind of funny. 6 a.m. for me is 4 a.m. for you.
Yeah, it's insane. Heck
I remember during the
no.
school year, we'd text in every morning and you'd be like the only one that wasn't there because you're still asleep.
I was still asleep, yeah.
Very contaminated on our Supercell approaching Trinidad, but if it wasn't contaminated, man, would have lost a couple of guys. Seriously though, it does look like we could still have some broad rotation there near Trinidad, so make sure you are seeing shelter. Um, and wow, yeah, just like that, our Supercell near Hooker that we were just talking about, you'll notice it's really starting to convect there. So look out, guys.
Oh wow, it is, yeah. What's up, Otter? What's the SRH at right now? For which storm? Which area?
Jesse, look at what I just texted you. You just don't show it on stream.
Okay, on Discord? Oh. That's hilarious. Let's take a look. Models. I don't know if... Oh, they have 21Z on HRRR. Let's go. Looking at
Sir.
SRH near Trinidad Medicine Lodge, you said? Okay. SRH. So our SRH from the 0 to 3 kilometer is nearing around 200 in areas, but mainly around 150 in most areas. And then from 0 to 3 kilometers, we're looking at about 300 SRH in that area. So yeah, again, very decent environment. More than decent, I would say, but very good environment for that storm too. And it is pretty discreet, so we gotta watch out for that.
This is so interesting. Yeah, Kevin's right. I mean, if you look, Jesse, over at the Clovis radar, look at that band of showers, and if you look at velocities, there's actually a couple broad areas of circulation developing.
Clovis radar.
My man better know where Clovis is, bro.
I do, bro.
He went there.
Oh
He chased
wow.
there.
I chased there. I did. I bagged a monster in that area. Oh wow, that
At a
is
time,
what the heck? That is
at a
so
time,
weird. What's up?
at a time, it was tornado of the year.
Yep. And then
Not anymore.
that got robbed, thrown in the trash, and squashed all at the same
Guys, I'm gonna be
time.
honest. Yesterday's was way. I saw so many people saying that Dodge City was still more photogenic than that. I don't think it was. Again, SRM and PA Storm Trackers both still have a view of this incredible embedded embedded QLCS supercell here. Actually, it's somewhat detached now. It's kind of its own thing. We may have a little inflow notch developing there. We got a little cell merger actually going into the inflow notch, so we'll see what happens with that. But I wouldn't be shocked to see rotation intensify here again soon south of Mayfield, Kansas.
Yeah, we got multiple storm chasers on that, and it looks like hold up. Oh, they for a second it looked like PA Storm Trackers had a pretty decent wall cloud. Let me see. Yeah, there's a wall cloud trying to get going right there, so definitely got to watch out for that.
SRM has a view of the main structure. Very nice supercell. Um, you said PA Storm Trackers as a wall cloud.
Yeah, it's just starting to form. It
Oh yeah,
seems.
on the left there.
Yep.
Sweet. Yeah,
Sick.
the tornado from Nebraska yesterday did get a preliminary rating of EF2 134 for the Benta irrigation plant, whatever they're called. By the way, significant pocket of elevated wind gusts developing just west of Wellington with this supercell. Again, this is not contamination, guys, because it's verified via multiple radars. These damaging wind gusts north of Mayfield are significant. Now, obviously, this is all contamination down here, but up here, you've got yourselves a legitimate pocket of elevated wind gusts south of Anson, Kansas. Damaging winds 70 to 75 miles an hour being estimated on velocities about 1,000 feet into the atmosphere. So, definitely the potential for some 70-mile-an-hour surface gusts there.
Hey Davis, I'd like you to look at the Cherokee, Oklahoma radar. We got a little blip going up just what the 21Z was showing right over those boundaries. If you look at the Cherokee, Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
So that could be our big tornado producer of the day if that can sustain itself and not cluster up with anything. It's going up right on top of that boundary, and if that latches onto that boundary, there's two different boundaries intersecting right there. That's
And
gonna.
Jesse, look at how quick our Oklahoma Panhandle supercells convecting over
Oh
Hooker.
wow, yeah, guys, it's about to go down. This is the make or break moment of these storms today. Oh yeah. Hey,
How have I already been left for an hour?
that's where I got stuck in mud.
It is. I was literally thinking that. It's like right over. Like you were a little bit south of there, right?
No, I was pretty far down. I was pretty far to the west of there. I was more near
No.
Boise City,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
south of Keys. That's where I was. I hate that road, bro. I'm never chasing the Panhandle again, chat. That was terrible.
This kid has been scarred by the Panhandle, bro.
I'm never driving in mud again,
And it
bro.
busted. And it busted. That
And
didn't help anything.
yeah, there's a few tornadoes, but they were brief though.
They weren't very photogenic.
Holy crap! By the way, guys, we do have our area of concern for our Colorado tornado warning. Rotation's pretty broad, but that is heading up towards the Trinidad and El Moro area. So make sure you guys are getting into your safe spots, and also park your cars because we do have ping pong ball size hail falling with that storm. I was stuck for 17 hours, Otter. Yeah, we were kind of cooked. Oh man, dude, chat, this could be crazy. That supercell can get going.
I know, yeah. I mean, it is
Dude,
quite
that
literally in the quintessential perfect spot in this
yeah,
environment.
it is, and it's gonna even it's gonna be moving into an even better environment as it heads east.
Like if we look at our surface instability out here, guys, it is very high. Again, you've got over 4,000 joules per kilogram of surface cape. Your wind shear's very impressive. Again, you're talking 60 knots within the 0 to 6 kilometer. You've got honestly like pretty crazy SRH values. Again, you got like 500 SRH out here within the first 3 kilometers of the atmosphere. And again, if you look at the updraft Lizzie tracks, it kind of tells the whole story. I mean, this is a legitimate concern here now.
Definitely, dude. Davis, look at the new scan, bro. It is just blowing up right there. Let's take a look, guys. Let's look at satellite here.
Oh my gosh, yeah, yeah. This is getting going. And again, even our supercell back in the Oklahoma Panhandle, man, that's getting more intense as well. It's already starting to take that bean shape.
Indeed, it is.
Well, we'll see what happens, but again, so anyway,
Yep.
yep. You can actually see some hail most likely there on the correlation coefficient. Just off to the west. Perhaps that's not hail, perhaps that is contamination, yeah.
Am I Davis? I don't know how to freaking navigate the satellite on Radar Omega, bro.
Oh, I don't think you can I don't think you can do it with like the. Hold on, let me see.
Oh, I gotta get a College of Duty page then. That's
Well,
annoying.
no, it's working. I can see it.
What sector are you using?
Just CONUS.
Oh, I'm so dumb, chat. Okay.
Mans was definitely looking at the Northeast Pacific.
No.
Yeah, our Stells really are starting to fire there west of Anthony though, along that boundary. So, and again, I'm quite concerned about our supercell over Hooker just because this is in such a discrete environment. It's ridiculous, and again, instability is wild out here. Like this is our primed instability spot for today. I mean, we've got over 5,000 joules per kilogram of surface cape. So,
Wow, dude. The storms near Anthony are that could be bad situation if it's able to be discreet. Maybe.
and again, even on the new reflectivity scan, they continue to explode more.
Mm-hmm. So Arkansas City and Winfield, Cedar Vale, Independence, Bartlesville. You guys all need to watch out for our big wind threat for tonight. So just get ready for that. And Arkansas City has that tornado potential here in the next couple of hours. So
Alrighty. So again, it just depends our arcs on if these are going to be discrete or if they're going to come, intermingled within our super clustery, nasty storm mode. But I mean, if these can become discrete, they certainly could produce a couple of big tornadoes. Yeah.
holy crap, our storm's taking off, dude. All right, let's
And again,
hit
I'm still watching. I'm still watching the supercell over Hooker. It's already starting to get a hail spike, actually.
Oh no, that is absurd.
So would not be shocked if they throw out a severe thunderstorm warning for that one very soon. So areas just off to the southeast of Hooker, make sure you are prepared to move indoors and away from windows if necessary. They should not have gone to 10 sig for today because the uncertainty in storm mode and the fact that not all these storms are surface based. They also had no knowledge of the new HRRR runs producing these wild supercells before the 20Z outlook came out. So I'm going to say no, they should not have issued a 10 sig.
Yeah. Do you think they might do it now if the storms look concerning enough?
Well, I don't think they're going to issue like an emergency update.
Okay. There was a new tornado warning just a second ago. Okay, they reissued the or they extended the one Pennsylvania. So make sure you guys are getting to your safe spots in Johnson Mill and Dickey's Mountain, as we do have.
Yeah, areas along I-70 there again, some broad circulation just south of Dot. Nobody said it was 10 sig. We were asking whether or not it should have been. This is a 5 sig classic example.
Are they gonna introduce it? That's the big question, guys.
Dun dun dun. The funny thing is that it's possible to get a 2% triple sig with the thing that they introduced.
That thing confused me, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think that they would ever really introduce that. Oh, those velocities are mesmerizing, dog. Look at that.
We're at.
Oh, never mind.
Uh-oh.
It was glitched for a second, but now they fixed it.
Dang it.
Again,
Medicine.
really some significant damaging winds, though, north of Mayfield.
Yeah.
We're talking 75 to 80 miles an hour just above the surface level, so we'll see.
Oh, wow. Yeah, make sure you guys are getting indoors and putting. Never mind. Chat. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. I can't think
They
of the
did finally
name.
go ahead and severe warn. They did severe warn the Oklahoma Panhandle cell now. So Hooker and areas along Highway 412. Again, we pointed this out like half an hour ago, so you've definitely had time. Make sure you are moving indoors and away from windows immediately. This is for damaging winds up to 60 miles an hour and half dollar sized hail. I will take the D1 call out.
The
Again,
SBC
looking
thing,
from
yeah.
further away radars, like for example, Dodge City radar, this hail core looks ridiculous. Oh, that was a bad voice crack. This looks ridiculous. Um, I would not be shocked to see them upgrade this to potentially baseball-sized hail.
Dude, we're in like such a good radar area. This makes me happy, dude. This
I
radar
know,
is
and it was looking like
everywhere.
for a while that Wichita was going to be out, but nope. Do I think we'll ever get another Dixie moderate like in June 2023? Well, I'm sure we will at some point.
By
Yes.
the way, guys, we just got a destructive severe thunderstorm warning with
There we
softball-sized hail.
go.
Uh,
Pulled it.
yes, sir. Mayfield, Wellington, and Oxford. You guys got to get indoors. Park your cars under something that can be protective, because that will destroy your cars if left out in the open. And also, we got a little bit of like a hook echo kind of thing going on here, so gotta watch out for that. We do have an inflow looking area, looking all. Jet.
So again, softball-sized hail damaging wind gusts up to 60 miles an hour. Train spotters reported baseball-sized hail. And again, hail is visible in the correlation coefficient. So very significant hail threat here, actually. If you're out here, again, you got to make sure that you are getting indoors and away from windows, preferably in the middle of your house. And again, if you're along I-35, if you're traveling in between, say, like south of Wichita, like near the Derby area and anywhere north of, say, South Haven, you've really got to get off and get indoors because, again, your windshield is not going to survive that. Look at that new reflectivity scan.
Wow, that's
Look at that.
insane. Holy crap, dude. I'm glad I didn't chase a freaking... Dude, look at the differential reflectivity. The thing is packed with hail.
Kevin just pointed this out. If you look at the terminal radar, it is picking up 80 to 85 mile per hour wind gusts with this supercell as well now. And really, the regular Wichita radar isn't too
Oh,
far off.
wow. Yeah, that is insane.
And again, potentially some circulation even there getting going, as you pointed out earlier, just south of Mayfield. I mean, this is again an all-hazard supercell right now, guys.
Yeah, it is. Holy crap. Dude, look at that freaking hail core, bro. That's insane. Yeah, you guys gotta get indoors. Make sure you guys are staying away from windows. If you are, again, like David said, if you're on I-35 between Wellington and Belle Plaine, you guys gotta get off at the nearest exit and take cover, because this will destroy your windshields. Plus, the insane winds that are being packed with this thing. You guys gotta really take this seriously. And we could have a potential tornado drop from this. We just gotta watch.
Yeah, I think that this would probably have to undergo like a little maybe cell merger as it passes through Wellington to produce, but it's not impossible. SRM and PA Storm Tracker still on this thing. SRM has a freaking crazy view of this.
I wish I could use footage, bro. He's always like,
I'm sure he wouldn't care, bro. I thought he said we could all use it.
I don't think. I thought he just said that. He messaged you and Levi.
Well, no, he told Vincent that he could as well.
Oh, did he? Oh, I don't know. I don't think he knows who I am.
I
Actually,
could probably ask him if he wanted me to.
do you want? I don't care. I don't need it. PA.
Oh boy, there it is. What we were just talking about. Look at that.
Oh my gosh! No.
As this passes through Wellington.
Oh no. Yeah, Wellington, get ready. Just have your safety preparation plan in place, just in case this. That is.
And I'm kind of concerned about our cluster-free thunder showers over Anthony. Again, they interacted with that boundary. It may take them a while to convect further, but I think it could happen. Going back over to the Oklahoma Panhandle, again, this supercell is still growing, and there's a little cell merger here. We'll see if that intensifies things. I would not be shocked to see this go tornado warned in, say, an hour or so, just based off this trend.
Definitely. And we got some showers going up just north of it, so we got our other storm starting to convect with this. So if you see, we got some blips up right near Liberal, just north of Hooker. So.
And again, circulation continuing to stay broad but intense there southeast of Mayfield.
Yep. And we got those Anthony storm. Dude, this is like everything's going wrong right now. Holy crap.
The blip is convecting further. It's about to undergo a cell merger.
I hope this is destructive. Oh, that is not a good looking sign, guys. So basically what we're talking about, we got this small cell that is just firing, and it's gonna go ride into the storm. But what this is gonna do, it could possibly nudge our rotation into wrapping up really tightly. So if that does happen, we could see a pretty concerning rotation and start to pop up on the storm.
Again, if
So
you look at SRM's view, he literally has an apocalyptic feed right now. Like, it looks like the end of the world behind those rain curtains.
wow, that's insane. That is insane. Yeah.
Hail core starting to become less prominent, but still noteworthy. Dude, you can see the inflow on correlation coefficient. I don't like this.
Oh my gosh, you can. Dude,
I really think that this is gonna go Tor 1 pretty shortly.
inflow feels so cool in real life, dude. Like, ugh.
I cannot wait to go chasing next year,
I
bro.
cannot
We're
wait to
going
get.
chasing next year.
Are you chasing tomorrow, dude?
I don't think so.
No. You should.
And our supercell that interacted with the boundary near Anthony is starting to rotate.
Oh my
So
gosh. And it's literally latched onto those boundaries, dude. That's guys, everything's going wrong right now. Not gonna lie. Luckily our rotation still looks broad on the Wellington Storm, nothing too noteworthy. But that merger is still cooking right now. Yo, what's up? Storm Chaser 575. Thank you. No, my barber chopped me, bro. I asked for a ½ inch off the top. She just left me with the ½ inch, dude. Chopped off all my hair, bro. Yeah, our hooker storm's starting to still has some broad rotation on it, so I'm
the recency
surprised.
score is only at 130. 130 is pretty high. I mean, anything over 100, that's what Ryan goes live for. So 130 is pretty high. Yeah, look at these cell mergers, dude. I mean, this is going to swallow these up, and I really think that this is going to produce them, to be honest.
Yeah, it's looking like it, unfortunately. So Wellington, Oxford, and Winfield. You guys gotta watch out for that here in the near future, because if this does produce, it'll could be a pretty strong tornado. Definitely has the possibility. Hopefully nothing happens with it, but it is looking more and more likely. Davis literally jinxed it, bro, with those summer cheers. Yeah, guys, it's looking more and more concerning. Wow, guys, we had a 2.75-inch magnitude hail get reported just a moment ago, so this still is dropping
Well,
pretty.
that was what originally got this upgrade.
Oh, was it?
Destructive. It just,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, never mind. That was like 15 minutes ago.
I will say more than
Oh,
anything else right now, this merger is kind of destroying this storm's inflow. So
it indeed is.
we'll see. I mean, the rotation is probably going to struggle to develop further if that continues.
Well, guys, we got our first cloud to ground lightning strike with our Anthony storm. She's intensifying.
I'm still blown away by how fast that hooker storm convected.
I am too, bro. That thing was just up and going.
Literally 18 minutes ago, that was a thunder shower, and now it's a huge
That,
hailstorm.
that was literally a supercell, bro. Wow, Bryce Shelton just captured the most insane time lapse. Yeah, the whole base is rotating on that Wellington storm.
This is a gnarly supercell. I mean, it is very interesting. Again, you've got your enhanced damaging wind pocket here just north of your actual area of inflow. You've got the extreme hail. Again, at this point, the hail threat is mostly diminished, but I mean, you've still got that very broad, but it does exist, area of circulation southwest of Wellington.
Yeah, but looks like the merger is kind of, like you said, cutting off its inflow, so
Yeah.
hopefully it continues like that. Dude, Do you know?
Isn't-
You know what this kind of looks like?
What's that?
The Mayfield cell, like no jokes, like
All right, chill. Chill, Jesse.
I'm just yeah. All right, never mind. It
Vincent
looks.
wants to call.
Oh yeah, let's throw him in the call.
Let's throw him in.
Yeet.
Here, let me add him.
Bet. Yes. Oh, I gotta join the call, huh?
Is they gonna join?
No.
There we go.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Alright, I'm going live if that's alright with you guys.
No.
No, you can't go live.
What do we even have going on? Cause like,
Low key, everything's going. Not looking like. It's looking good, severe weather-wise, but it's looking bad. Like tornado. Like we could see.
oh yeah, I get.
We could
yeah,
see
I
some
get.
tornadoes that are pretty disgusting.
So,
With
is
this.
it like, is it just me or is like the wind? Is it still supposed to play out like exactly how the moderate description says? Because the tornado watch only has gusts up to 75, or is that not the main watch for wind?
The main
Well,
watch.
the tornado watch was issued like several hours ago. So that's, I mean, it's not
Oh.
necessarily that the wind threat's going to be like super concentrated over one area, but it's going to be like widespread high gusts up to 70, 80 miles an hour.
Yeah, because the moderate description has 100, so
Well,
we'll
it
see.
says 70 to 100, so
Yeah.
why do I hear myself?
Yeah,
on the
why do I
TV?
hear?
Yeah, I low-key had the stream playing on the TV.
It's Aura.
It is, or. Alright, I'm gonna go live.
But
But yeah.
what the Sigma?
Have we had any destructives for wind?
Yeah. No.
No, don't. Please don't, Mr. Twister.
I think oh. Yeah, PA Storm Trackers decided to drop towards the Anthony cell. They definitely think that's gonna be the storm of the day, it looks like. They saw that thing
It's
go
not.
up.
I don't know, man. I mean, like it's not like super, uh, in a super discreet environment. I feel like
No, it's not. Yeah. That could ruin it, so
I'm still interested in our cell in the Oklahoma Panhandle near Hooker, but it looks to be mainly a big time hail dropper.
definitely. So it looks like Tornado Pagey, Kelton Henderson, and PA Storm Trackers have dropped to our Anthony storm. Wait, never mind. Tornado Pagey's not with Kelton? What?
Our supercell just west of Harper did just undergo multiple cell mergers, so we'll see what that does. But I think for right now, this is probably going to remain untornadic for quite a while. It's still got a ways to go structure-wise.
Dang, that boundary's still zooming south. Holy crap, never mind.
By the way, we do have a considerable flash flood warning for Wichita. Again, overnight there was a huge MCS that brought over half a foot of rain to the Wichita metro area. And this is just piled on even more. I mean, I would not be shocked if after our next round of storms we got a flash flood emergency issued.
Wow. Did you see we had a tornado warning in Maryland a couple hours ago?
Yes.
I think we have a marginal. Alrighty. Fire up Freddie McKinney.
Davis, hear me out. You should go chase tomorrow.
Freddy's not live.
Oh, he's not.
No.
No.
Is SRM live?
Yes.
So is PA. PA. Is chasing too.
Yeah, I'll probably end up using them eventually.
Our Supercell just over Augusta has managed to detach from our QLCS. I will say the environment this far north isn't quite as impressive. For example, one of the things that we're going to be lacking is the extreme, like exceptional instability that we have further south. Now, it's still very impressive. If we take a look at Surfacecape, we've got, oh, I suppose it's actually not very impressive. That's right, because our, yeah, never mind. So low instability will probably prevent that little boy there from developing further, and it's also still working on becoming discrete. I am honestly still watching our Supercell west of Harper. Again, we watched it undergo a couple of cell mergers, and it
It could
could
merge.
very well potentially it could try to do the thingy thing. So we'll see.
If it could merge with the Anthony Storm too. I don't know if it will, but never mind.
I mean, so far we've just been watching a huge rain bag.
Yep. It's like
Again, it does go to show that the environment is impressive out here, just based off the fact that the second that we had a discrete supercell that produced a large cone tornado, like that is kind of a testimony to how intense the overall environment is. Again, it all comes down to storm mode and the boundary production. But
yeah, that boundary. I was looking at a radar loop, and it looks like that boundary definitely aided the tornado that got dropped.
Was it strong?
no.
See, it looked like a large cone, but I wouldn't.
Oh, but it was only on the ground for like 5 seconds.
Oh, was it? Okay. 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 Yeah.
At this point, probably top fan, but that's not what it looked like 2 hours ago, so.
Alright, we are live. Welcome back to another severe weather coverage live stream. We do have a moderate risk of severe weather in effect for portions of the Central Plains today. We're going to be joined by Davis Does Weather and Jesse Tarkelson.
Yep.
Jesse Tarkelson.
That's me.
And yeah, I mean we got a lot of bad weather to talk about today. So today's mainly going to be a wind threat, but we also do have the chance to see a few tornadoes. A couple could certainly be strong. I mean, I really wouldn't rule out a strong tornado or two tonight. So yeah. Yeah, this storm near Belle Plaine and Wellington is currently producing likely up to softball size hail, which has now been downgraded to lime size hail, of course, as soon as I go live. So that's cool.
Your cat likes my stream. Thank you. Thank you for that. We are going to again just continue to watch if these supercells manage to. Oh, what? I got the most amazing glitch. How did I do that? Oh, that is actually amazing. I may just keep it like that.
What
Happened.
I turned on Cape and then I turned it off to look at radar, and they're both up, so I can see this
That's
supercell.
sick.
I can see like the reflectivity over the Cape.
That's awesome.
How the heck
Dude.
did that happen, dude?
I don't
Yeah,
think
that's
I don't
crazy.
know how I did that, but that is awesome.
I don't think you were a mod on here for Storm Chaser. I don't think I added you. I have a select few people that are my mods. Thank you, Pete, by the way. You're a goat, dude. New considerable severe, where's that at? Oh yeah. Yep. Oh, this one up here. They do have the tornado. Yeah, I see that. They do. The storm does have an area inflow on it. No, you're good, dude. Yeah, so if you're in Augusta, El Dorado, and Rosalia, make sure you guys are getting indoors, staying away from windows. Get ready for 70-mile-per-hour winds and line-of-sight hail. I do recommend parking your cars under garages, anything to protect it, because this will be pretty significant damage to your vehicle. Definitely has that potential. Um, Not that far away from a bathroom stop where semi truck that jackknifed. Oh dang, dude. When I was heading the Storm Chaser Summit, we saw a semi truck like that. New severe thunderstorm warning. This includes Cripple Creek. Get ready for half dollar size hail and 6-mile-per-hour winds. There we go. Dude, chat, this honestly might just new severe thunderstorm warning for our Harper storm. Get ready for quarter-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds if you live in Harper, Danville, or Norwich here in Kansas. Also, if you're on Highway 42 or Highway 14 or Highway 2, I would recommend pulling over if you're in between Attica and Norwich, as the storm's gonna pretty much blast out your windows if you're driving through that hail core, dude. So I do recommend pulling off if you're in that thing.
No, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
But with today's environment, the better environment's going to be the farther south you go. So as these storms continue moving south, we'll most likely see them continue to grow upscale here for the next couple of hours.
The only problem with that is if you look at say 8th Triple R on the 22Z and all the paths he runs, really it has convection that far south, but it is mainly clustery, like semi-discrete, like just swampy mess. And then
Oh.
by the time that it would possibly become discrete, it intersects our large QLCS.
Yep.
Which, by the way, that said QLCS looks like it could be beginning to develop now. We've got those thunderstorms convecting over Salina, Kansas, and then you'll notice a few pop-up showers over La Crosse. They are likely going to eventually end up becoming the beginning of our large overnight QLCS, the one that we're expecting to bring those significant damaging wind gusts. A lot of people have been calling this a possible derecho. I don't see it, but
Yeah.
huge cell merger just popped up with our storm near Wellington along I-35. We'll see how that progresses.
Bro, you called the moderate risk.
Did I?
Yeah, you were like, I could see Tuesday going moderate.
I don't even remember saying that. I might have, though.
Oh.
Yeah. Dude, if storm mode was better today could have been a real it would have been an insane tornado outbreak, dude.
General Hospital, Storm Chaser 575, Otter, what's up, Mr. Twister?
By the way, again, tomorrow's threat mainly looks to be a huge damaging wind event at this point. I would not be shocked to see some damaging winds 60 to 70 miles an hour across.
Kevin Dukes, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Interesting fact, there are 2 separate severe thunderstorm watches, 428s, because the middle part expired at 5, but oh, that's actually what the heck? That's a cool little fact. Thank you, Mr. Twister. I didn't even notice that. Let me look. Oh, what the sus? That's actually funny. Huh. Yeah, how's your day going though, Devin? That's good. Or my bad, Kevin. If you have any questions about your area, questions or concerns, just let me know. I'll do a quick little forecast for you. That's what I'm here to do. If you have any just really concerns in general, I'm here to help. I'm glad your day is going good though. Appreciate that. Yeah, guys, it looks like we're not really gonna. You live in Joplin. Oh, okay. So let's take a look. Joplin is in the enhanced risk for today. You could potentially see a small tornado threat. We do have that 5% in your area as these storms head into your area later tonight. It'll be late night, early morning by the time these storms get to your area, and you could see 2 different rounds of severe storms. And you guys are just outside of that 45% significant severe wind threat. But you guys are in the 30%, so you guys could see the possibility of intense damaging wind gusts here as these storms move through your area, and then you guys will have the potential to see some pretty large hail in your area too. So if we look at the HRRR model, you can see, I don't know if it'll show it. It will. Okay, so by about 9, so 10, 11 o'clock Joplin time, or I guess just Central Time, we're gonna see those storms starting to move into your area. And honestly, if it looks like this and there's a discrete storm, we could see the possibility for a pretty bit higher tornado potential. But I doubt that it is possible for that to happen, but that might not happen. But it'll mainly be a damaging wind and large hail threat. So just make sure you have ways to receive warnings. Can you check Statesboro, Georgia? I'm too lazy. Okay. Okay. You're in the general thunder, so you could just possibly see some just some rain showers with an occasional lightning strike. Nothing too crazy or severe in your area. Dude, I'm doing good, meteorology. How are you? Yeah, but you should be good, Kevin. Just be weather aware. Have multiple ways to receive warnings. Yeah, we'd have a pretty we have multiple different boundaries intersecting. You can see we actually do have a boundary right here. We have a boundary coming up through here, and that intersects with a boundary that's going through Ponca City. So we saw a storm get lashed onto that boundary for a minute, and it produced a pretty decent tornado. Dude, that's for sure, Kevin. There's a big one near me. You're Oh yeah, there's a pretty good looking boundary right there. My dumb chat. Oh, there we go. Ooh, what happens if I turn on? Oh, you can only turn it on one? It's okay. Yeah, just the way that that boundary's positioned and like just storms, probably nothing gonna happen with that. The other day I was in a general thunderstorm risk and a tornado dropped because of a boundary. Yeah, that happens quite a bit, but just the way that boundary's positioned, probably nothing's gonna be able to attach to that. So probably our main tornado risk is gonna be produced from our storm over here. It's the only really isolated cell. We could see stuff go on with this line, but we're gonna need to see some embedded supercells or something. Let me go back to the call.
Again, gonna just continue to watch these supercells in southern Kansas to drop some big hail, some damaging wind gusts. I don't see, in the short term at least, a very significant tornado threat with any of these. Again, potentially our QLCS trying to develop up towards Salina. I really believe that that's what's going on here, but we'll see.
Yep. Definitely.
And again, our supercell in the Oklahoma Panhandle continuing to rotate as it crosses Highway 412. So if you're north of Perryton, Texas, I would be ready for a potential tornado warning here on this cell.
I know the Discord audio is very loud on my end for my stream, so if you guys just let me know if you guys can hear me better or if the audio is a little bit quieter.
We can hear you fine. If you need, if we're too loud on your stream, I would just go into OBS and turn your desktop audio down. Probably
Yeah,
do.
I did that. I just don't know how much like I should turn it down.
Just listen to just turn on your audio every once in a while and just check. What's up, Aiden? Welcome to the stream.
Another cell merger here popping out across our Wellington storm. We'll see if that tries to intensify this. Again, I am struggling to see how any of these are going to produce tornadoes in a mode this clustery. Again, the HRRR had these cells being semi-discrete. That's really not what's happening at all. I would like to note our supercell northwest of Harper that we've been harping on, no pun intended, is continuing to develop more rotation. So if you are north of Harper, Kansas, again, obviously you guys just had that large cone tornado, an hour ago. I would be ready to seek shelter. I mean, the rotation really does look somewhat impressive here. It's partially contaminated, but very clear area of inflow, so we'll watch it.
Yeah, that's
What's my
Yeah.
target for today? My target would probably be somewhere near. I mean, it's kind of hard to say since the event's already started, but I think before I probably would have picked somewhere close to the Kansas-Oklahoma state line, somewhere like Arkansas City.
Is it just me, or do I feel like the moderate risk is a little bit farther to the west than it should be?
Well, last night it was way farther. Like it was ridiculously far west. Like it went to the Kansas-Colorado state line,
Yeah.
and
That's crazy.
it didn't go any further east than like St. John.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
mean, it was way like I thought that was ridiculous. That's why I was kind of shocked.
that Harper storm is honestly going to be the only storm as of right now that's going to pose a tornado potential in my opinion, because that's just a mess anywhere else with these storms.
I would like to note our NATOcast outlook for today. Or excuse me, not for today, for tomorrow, does have a small 10% tornado probability up in portions of central and southern Michigan, which I suppose if our QLCS can break off into
Is the wind still looking like a lot when it get to Joplin? Yeah, Devin. You guys are gonna see a pretty significant wind event here at around 11 p.m. your time, because all these things are just gonna turn into a massive line. You guys are gonna get slammed by that, and then we got more storms coming down this way that you guys might get hit by. But yeah, you guys are gonna definitely be posed to a pretty significant wind threat and hail threat too. You guys really have the all hazard situation. Yeah, look at that. If we look at our wind gusts, this only goes up to about 70 miles per hour, I think. So it might be maxed out over here. Oh, I'm sorry, I keep saying Devin. I'm sorry. I have a friend named Devin. It's because I see like the Kevin Dukes, and I just like for some reason put your last name first. 59 knots. That's insane. Hold up. So that's about 70 miles per hour. Hold up. I gotta see it load. We gotta wait for it to load. Chat. Give it a second. Okay, so it already passed you. Yeah, so you guys could see anywhere around 70 mile per hour wind gusts, all the way to possibly up to 100, depending on how well our line organizes. But hey, peace out, Storm Chaser 575. But thanks for keeping the stream up. We need those watch hours, dude. Thank you forever. Just subscribed. We're at 512 now. I appreciate that. We're at 513 now. Wow. Nice. I'm just waiting for my Rock League update. Let's go, Aiden. What's the SIG tour? Let's take a look. Let me pull up Pivotal Weather. Yoink. My voice cracked, chat. Holy crap. My PC's like dying right now, guys. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I have like too much stuff up. What do I have up? Literally just my stream. It's okay. We'll just let it take a minute to load. No, don't clip that, chat. Let me actually see what hour that the storms move through. I can just pull it from reflectivity. Yeah. This just a second to load, chat. Sorry, my PC's trying to run the stream. I mean, you guys are at about a 5 Signet STP level, which is very decent. Really crazy wind profiles. Look at that hodograph. You can see we have a very curved circular hodograph, pretty kind of elongated. We have insane kinematics. Our SRH is at around 318 to 400 in your area. 122 3 cape, decent amount of instability. We have about 2,000 surface cape, and then lapse rates are pretty decent. So if we do see a semi-discrete cell like it's kind of looking like, we got a little prefrontal, looks like, and it looks like that prefrontal is gonna get hit like as it's going over Joplin, so we could see a pretty elevated tornado threat there if that does play out. Carterville, Missouri. Let me check where that is. Carterville, Missouri. Okay. So yeah, so about the same as Joplin. It's gonna be pretty much the same environment. But yeah, you have a pretty elevated tornado threat if we do see that cell going up. Well, that's probably why I'm lagging. Okay. Yeah, so just make sure you have ways to receive warnings, Kevin. I keep wanting to say Dev for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, our storm was just so messy right now, chat. I don't know if we'll see much of a tornado threat today, guys, so it might be just damaging winds. Welcome back, Evan. Yes. Prayers for all, chat. But yeah, you could see some very significant wind and hail at that, Kevin. So I recommend securing any loose lying objects, bringing anything that could get damaged outside inside, and have park all your cars under something that can protect it, because you guys will probably be experiencing some pretty significant hail too as that line goes over. Wind will not be messy. It's gonna be messy pretty much all day. It'll kind of congeal into a line, and then we could see some prefrontals go up, and that will pose our tornado threat tonight. But I'm just saying that I don't really see a tornado threat for the next couple of hours, because our storms did not say discrete at all, really. These things are not discrete. They're just kind of. It's just so messy, guys. This is the only kind of discrete supercell that we have. Ooh. Could be a hook echo right here, guys. If we can see that wrap up, we can see a tornado drop from this just north of Harper. What was that noise? Was that Discord? I don't know what that was. See my Discord bot still. I don't know what that noise goes, chat. No, Nightbot's cooked. I don't know what that noise was, guys. Yes, Nightbot. Guys, please consider donating. It is completely optional, though. To my PayPal, it's completely optional. If you can't donate, liking and subscribing helps just as much. But it would mean the world to me if you guys liked and subscribed. We already gained 2 subscribers, so shout out to whoever that was. And we'll be doing nightly streams like this, guys. So definitely don't want to miss out on that. Hey, thank you, Kevin chat. Shout out to Kevin Dukes for subscribing. He's a goat. I hope you stay safe tonight, though, Kevin. Just take necessary precautions, because these will be pretty significant storms here. All right, let's go back and call with the boys, chat.
Is going to be moving north of Perryton. I'm really kind of shocked that they don't have at least the tornado possible tag out for that. Apparently this does have public reported ping pong ball size hail associated with it as well along Highway 412. So if you are north of Perryton, make sure you are getting indoors and away from windows.
We just got a huge severe thunderstorm warning here, including St. Francis, Bird City, Atwood, Goodland, Benkelman,
Oh my
and Ray.
gosh.
These are all towns and cities in Nebraska, Colorado, and Kansas. Is that an outflow boundary? Or is that a giant gust front?
That's a guess front.
You're looking, yeah.
Okay. But it looks like a pretty strong line of storms approaching from the west here. So, make sure getting indoors and away from windows.
So,
I appreciate that, Kevin. Yeah, I do appreciate that. I am a storm chaser though, Kevin. I think I'm going into my junior year next year. I look young for my age. But if we go into my files, oh no, that'll break my stream. Here was some of the tornadoes I captured, just the other week. So we had this tornado that went through Morton, Texas. It was about 1 mile wide. We had a satellite right here so that's the second tornado that revolves around the main tornado. We had a huge tornado right here, and then our satellite right here, and then we had a same tornado from a different. I'm 16-7. So this was another tornado that we intercepted. What is that noise, chat? What is going on? And here was the tornado that we intercepted. It was crazy. And then here was another one of them. Where's our twins at? No, our twins are right here. And then here was the twin tornadoes we had. I think you can see it best probably from right here. You can see we have our funnel right here, rotation right there, and then our main tornado. That one ended up condensing for a moment. And then there was this cone tornado. This one was pretty. It dissipated really fast though, and then we had a second one shoot up right here. New severe thunderstorm warning. I don't know where that's for. But yeah, I'm still pretty young though in comparison. I don't know what that new severe thunderstorm warning was for. Let's look right here. Okay, that was all the way over here in Georgia, so yeah, we have a line. Oh yeah, you're 22. Okay, heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. But yeah, we have this line going up here, heading up towards Livonia and Walhalla here in northern Georgia. So you guys get ready for 6-mile-per-hour winds. Not much of a hail threat with these storms, but just a severe wind threat. That's crazy, chat. See, that is really random. Will they issue PDS severe for jaw? It's definitely possible, but it would mainly be for wind. I don't think it's gonna happen, but it's possible. Dude, that freaking Harper storm's starting to wrap up.
potential, it's not. It is wiped out the window at this point. It really wasn't that high to begin with, but yeah, I
Hey,
mean, it's probably a 5% chance that this gets classified as a derecho.
Davis, look at our Harper storm. It's starting to wrap up. It's got a pretty nice hook echo on it.
I noticed that. I don't know if that's like a legitimate hook though, or I suppose it kind of
It's
has
been
to be,
there
doesn't
for
it?
a few
Yeah.
scans, though. If you. Oh, TRG did? Sick, Kevin. Yeah, it's definitely possible,
Yeah,
though.
this was the tornado yesterday near Wellfleet, Nebraska. Just unreal.
Chat, what is that noise? What is going on? I don't know what that noise is, chat. Yeah, our Oklahoma storm's looking pretty decent too. It definitely has a hood. It's rotating, so.
I really am kind of shocked that they don't at least have the tour possible tag on the Barrington Storm. Yeah.
Oh, they don't.
Yeah, it's definitely rotating.
I mean, I would have tour warned that like half an hour ago. I'm assuming they're going to soon, just based off of the fact that rotation is becoming more clear now that we're getting closer to. I suppose we're really not even getting closer to the radar, but it's just becoming more evident. I don't know what else. Like, I suppose they're waiting for any sort of surface confirmation to pull the tour warning for
I
this.
mean,
I
we
don't
had
know
like
though.
a million storm chasers on
Again,
that
if you're north of
storm.
Barrington, I'd be ready to seek shit.
No, you're good, Mr. Twister. I appreciate it. If you can't, it's totally fine. Appreciate it though. Chat, we're 1 like away from 20. Let's get there.
Oh, nice. Alright, they did just reissue that Smooth Finish warning here for Bill Plain.
Yeah, I mean, Joplin, I'm pretty sure there's only been about 2 different days where Joplin's been under significant risk for tornadoes. They had a pretty slow year over here in Kansas, or in Missouri, really. The only day that Missouri really popped off was March 14th with our moderate risk that just kept dropping tornadoes everywhere. And that was, I guess, south eastern Missouri. Oh, the down detector website says PayPal had an outage earlier. That could be why. Oh yeah, okay, Mr. Twister. If you can't do, that's fine. I appreciate the thought though. Here we go, Mr. Twister. Yeah, Joplin just hasn't really been in the there's been a few days, but just nothing really in that area. What does Davis think about Joplin? I don't know. You can hop in his stream and ask him.
Point again, it's kind of hard to say. I'm still ready to watch this tour warning come out for the Perryton cell because again, I mean, you've got like extremely tight rotation at this point. I don't know what else they're looking for. I would not be shocked if there is a tornado on the ground with this at this point. I mean, it is getting quite concerning that
Wow.
they haven't tour warned this yet.
It's like a million storm
my
spotter.
gosh,
Chad
yeah.
Casey's on
What
it.
are they doing, bro?
Okay, hold up. Let me
I guess I shouldn't be saying what are they doing, but I would really want to warn that right now.
Okay, so
Yeah, like I don't understand. I don't understand why we don't have a tour warning or at least even the tour possible tag out for it.
Davis, this is what the storm's looking like. Hold up, I'm sending a link to Discord. That's what the storm's
They did
looking
actually
like.
issue a mesoscale discussion for this though. They issued a mesoscale for this one storm here in the Texas Panhandle. They mentioned intensification of an ongoing supercell is possible with an increasing risk of a supercellular tornado. Again, I'm going to try and send in this report to the National Weather Service of literally just a radar screenshot. I mean, they've got to be looking at it, but I just don't
Davis,
understand why
look
we
at the
don't at
link
least
I
have.
said. There's no wall cloud on it yet. Look at the link I sent.
Well, they don't
in the
have to have a
Discord.
wall cloud to issue a tour warning, though.
That valid.
Yeah, it's rotating pretty good right now. It's definitely doing something. I mean, it's been
Definitely has some
if anything, it's got
mid-level rotation on it, so it's,
If anything, it's gotten the rotation's gotten stronger. So
yeah.
I just
We're
realized
gonna
this is Amarillo's warning zone, but it was Albuquerque that issued it. Is Amarillo like short-staffed or something? Is that
possibly. I'm sure
Possibly.
that there's someone talking about why they're not issuing the warning because I mean it's
Wow, look
pretty
at that
obvious
hook echo.
strong rotation.
That's insane. I wonder what
Yeah,
that looks
this
like closely.
this passes tornado warning criteria by a long shot.
Hey, Davis, a viewer in my stream wants me to ask you what you think about Joplin.
well, what about it?
I don't know. He just wants like, what's it looking like for him?
Like the town, like for the next couple days, or like the actual
like,
tornado?
this threat today, just for the threat today.
Oh, Joplin's mainly gonna be looking out for some damaging winds. I'd say probably 60 to 70 miles an hour, and it would be a late nighttime thing. Like we're talking like 1, 2 a.m. So be on the lookout. Make sure Emiltways receive alerts. Sorry, I thought he was just like asking me about
No,
the
no,
tornado.
no, 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 no.
It must be weird living in such like a historical city.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, I don't know. I don't know why this doesn't like. Is that it? No, it's not a debris signature, but like I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know what it takes for them to warn that.
um,
That doesn't fly.
Kevin, it has there is a potential for a tornado threat, but it's very unlikely. So it's mainly gonna be a damaging wind threat. But I mean, HRRR is showing a
Yeah, I mean,
prefrontal going through your area. It looks like some sort of discrete cell before the actual line. So,
I'd say
David,
probably the biggest tornadoes around now.
what's up?
Oh, go ahead.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Wait, what did you say, Mr. Storm?
I was just saying the biggest tornado threat is probably around now.
No, yeah, there's
Well, I don't really think we're gonna
I
have
don't
much of
think
a tornado threat tonight. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, outside of this Texas Panhandle supercell, I don't like
I don't think we are
the
either.
HRRR is like has nothing at this point. And again, the cells that it did have, the problem was they were not discrete, and also some of them were elevated. But I think the main thing was lack of discreteness.
Yeah.
I still don't understand why we don't at least have a tour possible tag, but
Jeez, that storm is cranking. Mr. Storm, he says people are weird there in Joplin.
People are weird there.
No, like weird.
that is yes, it's slightly contaminated rotation, but it is
It-
very
it's
clearly
there.
rotating.
It's been there for multiple scans
So,
too.
if you're in Gray, Oklahoma, or south of there, north of Perryton, Texas, make sure you are getting indoors and away from windows, but be prepared to take shelter. And honestly, I guess it's not the worst thing if I said take shelter, because I mean, it definitely
I don't
looks
think
like
it's
it.
necessary yet. Well, I mean, I would just wait for them to issue the tour warning because they're surely gonna do it.
Yo,
It's
what's
the
up,
only
Luke?
storm in the area, anyways.
Come to the stream, Luke.
Like I don't understand. Is it short staffed? Because like, is that why they issued the? That's why Albuquerque issued the warning, I guess. And I don't know why
Or
that
do
would
they need,
impact it not being a tour warning, but
or do they need surface observations because of how bad radar is? Like, I don't know what it is that's keeping them from warning it.
Well, they have plenty of. There's
I
like a
guess
million
maybe just
chasers.
like surface observation.
Well, there's like a million
I think
chasers
even if
on
they
it.
didn't have surface observation, they'd still put the tour possible tag on it though.
Yeah, I mean that too. Like, I don't know why they're not even doing that.
Yeah, we have at least 20 chasers on this if you look at spotter dots.
Dang. I mean, this is the storm to
So
be
we
on
definitely
as
have
far as a
surface
tornado threat
observation.
goes.
NWS Amarillo has been posting on X all day, nothing about short staffing. Yeah, that's weird then. I mean,
There's
I,
no reason why. I mean, I really don't know.
I guess like yeah, I mean it's just a lack of surface observations, but I don't
I mean,
they've
that's the
certainly
only
issued
answer I have.
they've definitely issued tour warnings in the past for less than this. So
Yeah. But if you're just joining us for watching, really all of our little clusters of supercells out here in the portions of southwestern Kansas, or really south central Kansas, as well as this rotating supercell in the Oklahoma Panhandle. It's trying to rotate hard here, but we haven't seen a tornado warning from the National Weather Service for this thing yet, so we'll continue to watch as it progresses to the southeast, and then we're also watching the development of our QLCS up into portions of central Kansas, south of Salina. So that's pretty much all
Look
that
at the
we're
new velocity scan.
see.
I mean, it's obviously it's contaminated, but you like
Yeah.
That has some
I
strong mid-level
oh,
rotation.
that was a beautiful CG. What is it? What is
I don't
this?
know
What are
why
we
they
looking at
can't
there?
warn.
Alright, I'm restarting our Mega, dude. My PC's being so slow, chat.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't know. I
Yeah.
mean,
Alright. Chat!
Gosh.
Dude,
This
my
is a
PC's
view of our storm
dying.
here from Oxford, Kansas.
Holy crap. Sorry if my stream's laggy, guys. My PC is genuinely dying right now, guys.
well, it's not a there's not a glitch where they can't issue warnings.
Is it just an Omega thing? Have you checked any other?
You know what? It could be. Let's see.
News for this morning here. This is gonna be going out for the southwest Lubbock suburb here, also including Wolfworth and Rebsville, Texas. This is gonna be for quarters and 60-mile-per-hour winds. So if you are in the way of the storm or included in that warning, make sure getting indoors and away from windows.
Thank you, Pete. Appreciate that from you. Chat, Pete's such a goated moderator. Holy crap. Yeah.
We may have a developing wall cloud. What? There's literally a no. What is that? What is that, chat? Hold on. What is that? Is that
What are you looking at?
on Nathan Moore's feed? There was literally like
Yeah, this storm's like the only thing that's a tornado put. Nope, same on weather-wise. Okay, thank you, Kevin.
I mean we definitely got a developing wall cloud there, if nothing else. But it really looks like we had like
Wow.
a land spout ongoing or something.
Yeah, that is a wall cloud. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like
You
what is
see
that?
the
What is that that Nathan Moore has at the surface? I guess
you
it's
see
just
the current.
oh there you go. There's that funnel. Yeah, there's now a funnel cloud with this.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
well,
funnel
it
cloud.
is safe to say that
They have to run these.
it is safe to say that Perryton,
That's
Darosette, and
funnel.
Follette, you guys need to get to your safe spots. If you're on Highway 412, they might not
Yeah.
issue it over there, but
Well,
if you're anywhere near the cell, just make
they
sure you
have
guys
to
are getting to your safe
reissue
spot.
the.
From the 10th as well.
Yeah, in Perryton.
They have to reissue the severe warning anyways. So,
Is that a funnel? I can't
gosh,
open
dude,
his
they
stream.
need to warn that.
My PC's dying.
It's
Yes.
gone now.
No. Pete, is my stream laggy at all?
You can still see the rain curtains.
That does not even like it looks like a land spout. It really does.
It does, yeah. But look at that wall cloud, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why we're not I there's not a lot
Yeah,
else
it's
to say,
honestly.
guys.
By the way, Davis, there is a blip going up near Follette. So could be
Going
the
up near where?
Follette just to the east of Perryton.
It's not gonna impact the storm though.
No, yeah, I know. I'm just saying we might start to see more convection.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I didn't know
No,
what
no,
you
no,
meant.
you're good. Because HOOO was showing multiple different.
Well, we definitely at least had like a brief funnel cloud there, so
Oh, and our storm near Arkansas City and um Winfield is currently destructive now
yep.
for baseball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. So if you're in this area, please make sure you are getting indoors and especially away from windows. Again, this is your current feed from Storm Radar Media. Look how green that storm is, guys. Everything in there is hail. I mean, you're talking hail up to baseball size in here. So, a big time storm with right where that CG struck.
Kevin says it's mid-level rotation and no chasers visually confirmed anything is representative of this being tornadic towards the surface. It literally has a wall cloud and it had a funnel. I don't know what else like they want from the surface other than it to be on the ground. So
What was it like
Yeah.
for sure a funnel though? I couldn't.
yes,
Okay.
yeah.
It was, yeah.
Because
Something pretty
And
sus
look at
is
that look
happening.
at that wall cloud. Oh my goodness, that structure.
Bro, look at velocities.
Well, that's I mean heavily contaminated, so I wouldn't take the strength of
and
it
it's
for
mid level because we're looking really high up in to the storm. Pretty high up,
Well,
not
the new
really.
skin. Like over Twitch Hill.
Well, that's not. I mean, you don't pay attention to the strength of it because that's just like contaminated, and
I'm
then
just
it's
talking about how
also
tight it is.
yeah.
Davis, was that the funnel you were talking about?
NWS Norman issued a severe thunderstorm warning on behalf of Lubbock a while ago. Yeah, it sounds like something's going on in both Amarillo and Lubbock. They literally just updated the severe warning, and they still don't even have the tour possible tag on it.
Oh my gosh, dude. Well, they have to reissue the warning, so they better at least put on the tornado possible tag, but this deserves a warning.
Some broad circulation there northwest of Arkansas City, most likely. Again, this does have the tour possible tag on it, and it is a destructive severe thunderstorm warning for baseball size hail. So make sure you're moving indoors and away from windows.
We are in a data hole out here, so.
It's where Verizon shines.
Dude, look at that structure, though. That brings a tear to the eye.
For
It really
cell
does.
service?
On
Oh
SRM.
my goodness. Well, I was looking at Nathan Moore.
Oh.
Today, so welcome to the
Yeah,
stream. I hope
very
your day's
green
going
tea.
good. Hold up. Let me. Okay, there we go. Sorry. I was just trying to. So the storm I'm looking at right now that's really concerning, is this one over here in the Oklahoma and Texas panhandle. This could pose our tornado threat for today. But the storms in Kansas and Missouri, we do have a chaser on them in our bottom left. They don't look too concerning right now. It's more as our tornado threat wise. It's more going to be a damaging wind threat and a hail threat because our storms are just going to kind of form up into a big line and head southeast. But if you have any certain areas you want me to give a forecast for tonight, just let me know the area that you live at. You don't have to do your exact city, just cities near or around. If you don't want to, but I can do a forecast for you if you have any questions or concerns about your area, because that is what I'm here to do. But luckily it's looking more of like a wind and hail threat. They did have a tornado. We could see some brief QLCS tornadoes though. Cannot rule that out. But if you guys live in Winfield, Tisdale, or Arkansas City, here in South Central Kansas, get ready for baseball-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. Make sure you guys are getting your cars under something that can protect it from the hail, because that size of hail will destroy your car if it's out in the open. But yeah, today, so I think that's how I say it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Just let me know if you have a certain area that you want me to do a forecast for, because I will gladly do so. Give me just a second, guys. I'm gonna go grab some water real quick. Here, let me pull up PA Storm Trackers. He's not looking at the storms, he's looking away from the storms, but thank you today, so I appreciate that. Yeah, if you guys haven't liked or subscribed yet, please do so. That would mean the world to me. It just really motivates me to keep going, that I'm able to help people out. It really does. Just it makes my day, and I'm glad I'm able to help people out. Dang it! I should have gone chasing today, bro. It's okay. Ow! I'm back. What are these steam? What is going on? Okay, guys, I just need to close a bunch of things in my taskbar manager. There ought to be a reason my stream's lagging. Okay, I need to close. No, I don't want. No. And task. So it looks like it's Epic Games Launcher, end task, Steam. No, I just want to end task. Okay. Okay, we ended that. Yes, thank you, P. I appreciate that. Also, guys, please consider donating to my PayPal. Link in my description is completely optional, and I understand if you can't. But if possible, please do. But it's totally okay if you guys can't. It seriously, liking and subscribing helps just as much. I'm just trying to earn some money for storm chasing next year because we did pretty good this year, chat. I think I got like 8 tornadoes on June 5th, so it was lit. Okay, let's close that. Okay. Google, Discord. No, I meant to end this. Alright, guys, we should be clearing up some space here, okay? Should be less laggy now, guys. Alright, I'm gonna go grab some water real quick. And I'll be right back, guys. I just need some water. Alright, guys, I'm back. Let's go. Yeah, I think it was. I think it was the Steam that was causing all my lag. Alright, guys. Let's go. Let's go ahead and join stream. With the boys. Kevin, if you tune into my streams and I have enough mods as of right now. But if you continue to tune into my streams and help out, I will definitely make you a mod if I need more. You'll be definitely on the top of my list. But I'll probably need some more here soon because I'm gonna post a video, and if that blows up, I hope it does. But yeah, I'll probably end up needing some more mods here as I grow. So you'll definitely be up there because you seem pretty chill.
Crazy instability, you do.
Hey,
and your
guys.
shear is quite impressive as well, but
How's our storm looking in Perryton?
kind of dying out, to be
Oh,
honest.
rip. We got some Ryzen Scud going into that. Might be trying to build a wall cloud here.
We do actually have a notable hail spike. Very weak, but it's there.
Oop.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, if you look at Aaron Jacek, we have quite a bit of Rising Scud.
You'll notice that it's super windy as well. I mean, this is cranking some 50, 60 mile an hour gusts.
Yeah.
That's some pretty structure with that storm. Wow.
I suppose he could be in like
Gorgeous
RFD
structure.
surge.
My gosh, bro.
Chat intercepted an RFD surge.
I'd rather chase this than Kansas.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Going for.
yeah.
Tornado
I mean,
warning.
warned it.
Tornado warning. This is
It warned it
they
now?
didn't even
no. This is for
It's
Nebraska. We're so guys, new tornado warning here in far
all the way up here
western
into
Nebraska. So make sure you guys are getting to your safe spots. If you're in that warning. Naparley and Marshland. You guys got to be ready. It is some goofy velocity. What?
So your area of
That's-
circulation there is going to be crossing Highway 71 shortly, just west of Hemmingford near Marsland. Again, I'm kind of shocked that they like fully Tor warned this, but there you go. Again, make sure you're getting to your safe spot, preferably at the lowest floor.
Yeah. New severe warning. Hold on, I'll get back to you, Pete. New severe warning for Newkirk and Kildare here in north central Oklahoma. This includes ping pong ball sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. So make sure you guys are getting ready for that. Get indoors, stay away from windows, park your cars. Storm Chaser 575 will definitely be a great mod. If my channel explodes, I hope it does. But yeah, he'll definitely be a good mod. So I have a few people that I have on a list right now. So I have Storm Chaser definitely, Sydney Morris. I might throw Kevin on there because I'll need quite a bit here as I grow. What in the hell, Spike? That is crazy. But yeah, heck yeah. So yeah, Kevin seems like a really cool dude too. And yeah, a few other people I was thinking about putting as mods. So
What's up, Pete Walton? So everyone, make sure you go hit the and subscribe button. You don't miss out on any more severe weather coverage live streams.
wow, that is
Right, 9
genuinely
likes. Let's try to get the stream to 15 likes. We rolled it. We were able to hit that goal yesterday, so we can definitely do it again today. Yeah, still some giant hail to the west of Winfield. It's like we still have over 70 DBZs, which again is indicative of hail, and usually at least 2 inches in diameter, but we're likely seeing hail up to baseball size with this storm here.
Oh, Roman drove to the Oklahoma Panhandle.
It's really not that far from it. It's like an hour drive.
Oh, is it? Okay, yeah, he's chasing down there right now. Let's go.
It's cranking. Might be getting I'm not sure.
Sorry.
South of Wichita for Clearwater, Viola, Conway Springs, and
The
Hayesville.
outer edge.
Huge!
Huge! Supercell now! Look at this, dude! Look at this super big supercell.
By the way, as I mentioned earlier, we do now have a special weather statement for our storms traveling north of Jacksonville, Illinois. Warned now for some 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts and some penny-sized hail. Again, this previously actually had some broad rotation confirmed via multiple radar sites. But I would not be shocked to see this drop some small hail over the Beardstown area over the next several minutes, so we'll watch out for that. Going back to our Tor warning cell in Nebraska, again, the only Tor warning that we have at the moment, currently still very, very, very broad rotations, barely managing to hang on just northwest of Hemmingford there, so we'll continue to watch that. But going back down over towards the Perryton cell, again, this still continues to be the main area of concern for right now, mainly for a hail threat. And then southern Kansas continuing to bring us these monster hail droppers. Again, currently warned for baseball-sized hail as our supercell is over Arkansas City and Winfield. And then continuing to watch our MCS develop in central Kansas. It's really starting to get quite intense. I would not be shocked to see some severe warnings start coming out for that soon. Again, anywhere between Council Grove and Great Bend, get ready. Things are starting to pop off. So
Yeah.
and again, I would not be shocked to see a flash flood emergency for Wichita by the end of the night, just because we had 6 inches of rain last night. And on top of that, we've already had 3 more inches of rain. And then after this, we're going to be getting another 2 or 3 inches of rain. And eventually, between last night and today, by the time everything's said and done, we could have had a foot of rain within the past 24 hours in Wichita. They did just update the severe thunderstorm warning for Winfield. This is still warned for baseball-sized hail and damaging wind gusts up to 60 miles an hour. Also worth noting, it still has the tornado possible tag on it. Again, I don't see this producing in the immediate future, obviously, but some significant damaging winds, some big-time hail can't be ruled out.
The merger coming in through Arkansas City.
Again, PA Storm Trackers actually has some really nice structure there on the Harper storm that we've been talking about for a while now. they've got a pretty nice view there of that thunderstorm. Again, this is a severe thunderstorm warning going out for areas just to the southwest of Wichita, even technically including downtown Wichita, for quarter-sized hail, damaging wind gusts up to 50 mile an hour. So we'll continue to watch that as this cell continues to move off to the east. Don't see anything tornadic with that in the future, though, mainly due to a significant lack in both instability, and then also it is a somewhat elevated thunderstorm, and it's really not discrete anyways, so nothing to worry about in terms of a tornado threat in Wichita as of right now. We do have some broad circulation developing northwest of Arkansas City there. It looks like just west of Highway 77, kind of embedded in our QLCS, so we'll see what happens with that. But continuing to watch this structure cell just southeast of Perryton. As this moves off to the east-southeast towards Follett and Dorazit, however you pronounce that. Our tornado warning in Nebraska continues, just west of Hemingford, still some very, very, very broad and weak rotation. And then outside of that, I mean, again, we're watching the big-time QLCS develop in central Kansas, but we don't have a lot else to say, guys. I mean, I really can't imagine myself being here for another 30 minutes even, I'm going to be honest. I think we're probably ending off pretty soon. So.
Yeah, looks like a severe threat, or a tornado threat at least is calming down. We have.
And.
No, go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was going to say the HRRR still has the QLCS intensifying over the next hour. So, again, if you go back to the 22Z running the HRRR, you'll notice that things took a significant downtrend from the 21Z. I mean, it's not. Again, it's really not too far different from what happened in North Texas just a couple weeks ago. Except for this time, it is one state north.
I do have to end off stream here. I appreciate all of you for tuning in. Make sure you're staying safe out there. If you are ahead of that MCS, still watching out for a pretty significant damaging wind threat overnight. But if you are ahead of these storms, especially are destructive, make sure getting indoors and away from windows if you do get put under a severe thunderstorm warning. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you for coming to watch. See you guys in the next video.
Peace out, Mr. Storm.
Go ahead and turn this on to the last 6 hours so we can see what's really been popping. So, so far the most intense thing that we've seen was the 80 mile an hour wind gust from Andover, Kansas. From a hail standpoint, it was baseball-sized hail. I threw out just for fun a little my own most peak probable intensity on my latest community post just to see how accurate we could get. I said most probable hail intensity, baseball-sized. We nailed that one, chat. I said most peak probable gust intensity, 90 miles an hour. We hit 80, and obviously we're still waiting for the main damaging wind threat with our MCS, so we've got time. The tornado threat, I'm just going to be honest, Chad, it was not a good prediction just because at that time the HRRR had the supercells being discrete and also a little bit further south where they'd be able to interact with our boundaries. But I said 130 to 150. Honestly, Harper was probably like around 100 if we're being realistic, so not the most terrible guess.
Appreciate that today, son. I appreciate that. Yep, I appreciate that. Yeah, guys, if you haven't already, like and subscribe. Trying to hit 550. We're one like away from our one subscriber away from our one subscriber away from our subscriber goal, guys. So if you haven't already, like and sub. We're almost there, chat. Kind of curious.
again, the new run of the HRR, the 23Z, has kind of a similar, at least the beginning of it looks very similar to the 22Z, maybe even a little less intense, a little bit more localized, and less extreme for our overnight MCS. So we'll see what happens, but
New tornado warning, guys.
where's that? Wow, they extended the Nebraska storm.
No, it's for a different cell.
Oh, yeah, it's further to the west. Okay, so
Pretty-
our supercell south of Harrison, they're rotating decently strongly along Highway 29. Make sure you are seeking shelter.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, not terrible.
Nope, not at all. What the world, bro? Ugh. Yeah, not much to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, very very boring.
Very
Um,
boring.
Again, just kind of sitting here. Let's check up here because I'm probably gonna end off stream pretty shortly. Let's check up on our Nebraska, our Dixon tornado yesterday. See if the rating's been changed yet. It is not. I would imagine this is going to have to get upgraded to F3 just based off of the treaty barking that we saw. But for right now, rated EF2. But we'll see. Again, EF2 134. It's only one off from being EF3 intensity. So, our Minnesota tornado from yesterday, our tornado that went near Nizwa, the PDS tornado, both of them got rated at EF1 intensity. The westerly one, EF1 with wind gusts up to 100 miles an hour. The easterly one, also EF1 with wind gusts up to 100 miles an hour. Again, the most intense damage that we ended up seeing were to some trees, and then I believe we also had a couple of mobile homes flipped, if I'm not mistaken. But luckily, no fatalities, no injuries. But again, very impressive stovepipe tornado there near Nizwa yesterday, and then we obviously have to await our other Minnesota tornadoes from yesterday to be rated. So we'll see. Anyway. Again, I really think we can kind of wrap things up here.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know about Jesse. That's what I'm planning on doing anyway.
I'm ending in like 15 minutes because I have to go run some errands for my mom.
Oh my goodness, PA Storm Trackers has beautiful structure.
Oh, they do.
Look at that.
Let's throw them up on the big screen, chat.
The big screen.
Yeah, okay, so they're in our Anthony, so they're on the southernmost part of that storm. Could see something come from that. I doubt we will, though. We're going to see a tornado with this. It's going to be from there, but I doubt we will. Eric Fox is on that. It's really funny. Eric Fox is like the representative of storm chasing.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny how that played out. You're in Tennessee now? Heck yeah, Evan. Good luck on your drive, dude. Stay safe. It's like Tennessee has some showers going through there with an occasional boom of thunder. Nothing too crazy over there, but just be careful when you're driving, Evan.
I feel really bad for the Wichita metro area because they had last night to deal with. Then they're getting hit. Then they're going to get hit with the QLCS.
Yeah.
If we take a look at the power outage map by county, you'll notice again, literally Wichita is just in the worst shape. Currently in the Wichita County alone, in Sedgwick County, we have 18,000 customers without power. Sumner County, we've got 600 without power. Butler County, we've got 2,700 without power. Barber County, we've got 30 without power. So definitely some widespread power outages there. And again, unfortunately, that's going to get even worse as we go into the nighttime hours. And they're very hard to restore whenever you've got, a foot of standing water. I mean, not a good situation, but
Plus, a freaking another QLCS coming through there today.
exactly. Like I'm genuinely like there are going to be no more trees left in Wichita after tonight. Our Perryton Supercell, by the way, for anybody wondering, has lost any sense of rotation. But I don't know, man. Again, it's kind of just been Bus City lately.
Yep. It's okay though. It's okay.
A lot of people have been asking about, hurricane season for the Atlantic, and I mean, it's a late start, guys. It's a very late start. Like we had a late start last year, and Tropical Storm Alberto still, even with it being a late start, had already been developed 2 days from now for last year. So if we have a tropical storm in 2 days, if we get a tropical storm by Thursday, then we're on pace to meet last year. But you can imagine that's not going to happen. I really wouldn't be shocked if we have to wait till July to see anything. Thoughts on Friday? Friday I haven't looked at a whole heck of a lot. Let me let's do some research here, chat. Let's go on to Pivotal. I don't know why I have caps lock on still. Let's go over to the NAM. Friday. Let's go to the Midwest. Yeah, I'm gonna cherry pick. All right, let's go Michigan. Okay, so you've got a pretty decent amount of instability, 2,700 joules per kilogram of surface cape. Your SRH is really quite impressive. You've got good wind shear. Your lapse rates could be a bit more impressive, I'll be honest, sitting at about 6. What in the world is that photograph, chat? What happened there? Yeah, I mean, it's not the most impressive environment in the world, but it's not, like, terrible, I guess. I mean, we'll probably end up seeing a day one, like 2% total risk, maybe a 5% with an uptrend whenever the HRRR begins to come out. Okay, I just realized that is not what you were referring to. Okay, now this could actually be somewhat significant. We've got ourselves, oh my goodness, 6,000 instability. You've got 61 knots of shear at the effective layer,
What?
350 SRH. Much nicer photograph. You've got yourselves incredible lapse rates, dude. You're sitting at between 7.5 and 9. Your 3 cape could be a little bit better, so lower level instability would be something to watch for an uptrend if we wanted to see this perform too impressively. But definitely, if something like this were to play out, we'd be looking out for, maybe a couple of strong tornadoes. I will say NAM doesn't have a lot of convection, but that's not always something you want to count on the NAM for, so we'll see.
Yeah, the NAM was doing that for Morton Day too.
Yeah.
About this far out.
So we'll see. By the way, we had a, I suppose this was a few hours ago, but we had a confirmed rope tornado in North Dakota today. I'm guessing it was a Cape Boundary type situation.
Cape Native.
Rotation near Arkansas City is starting to intensify. It's slightly contaminated, but wouldn't be shocked to see them warn that precautionary measures could be taken.
It was Oh dang, that's sick if you did. Evan, that's actually sick. Definitely could have been. Definitely could have been. It felt like 111 degrees earlier before it rained in. Yeah, it's hot out there, dude. Especially with the humidity. It's insane. We have multiple different rounds of severe weather coming up, though. Chat, we'll be live tomorrow and is today Tuesday, chat? Thursday and possibly Friday, guys. Possibly Friday. So we do have an enhanced for tomorrow, enhanced risk. If we look at our models, convection along H triple R, and we go to our will 22Z show tomorrow? It might. Oh, I want to get off of 850 mil-bar wins. Okay, show's still 9 a.m. So let's go ahead. Let's take a look at the 18Z. For tomorrow of the H triple R. Yeah, it's looking very linear. I don't think we'll see anything really too tornado. It looks... What the heck? There's so much going on. What in the world? Yeah, it looks more of like linear stuff. I don't really see much of a tornado potential from tomorrow. Not much at all. Yeah, chat. Well, what time is this? 5:10. Okay. We're gonna end off here in 5 minutes, chat.
For a tornado outbreak. So we may have very technically scraped the bottom of the barrel for what could be considered a tornado outbreak today. We may have seen it, chat.
What? How in the world did we see a tornado outbreak today?
Rotation tightening up near Silverdale still. And I would watch this. I will say we just got a nasty little cell merger pop out there. But lean back in my chair now for fun.
Lucky ballad. Yeah, our Texas, Oklahoma still's not doing anything. Like, at all, dude. Peace out, Evan. Have a great night, dude. Thanks for tuning in. Let's go, chat. 21 likes, 514 subscribers. Heck yeah. Yeah, chat, not much, really not anything's happening right now, so kinda, definitely not, as intense as we expected it to be, which is good.
Yeah, I mean, I would not be shocked to see, again, our Silverdale Storm get a tornado warning here. The severe warning expires in 3 minutes, so we'll see what they do with that. At the very least, it'll probably be a considerable severe, and at most, it could be a Tour 1 storm. So we'll see what happens.
Alright, chat,
I
well...
don't, again,
here, let me...
like,
I think I'm gonna go ahead and end off stream, guys. Oh, I just realized it was like that the whole time. My bad, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead end off stream, guys. Not really much is happening right now. Might go live later tonight if we see something happen, but I just not really seeing it. Oh, guys, that's so sad. Severe weather season's ending, bro. Yeah, guys, well, yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead, pop out. Peace out, Pete. Bye, Evan. Bye, today, Socia, Kevin, Luke. Peace out, Mr. Twister. If you guys are all still here, I don't know if you guys are. Peace out, guys. But I'm gonna go ahead and end off. Thank you guys so much for the support you guys gave. I seriously do appreciate it. But I'm gonna go ahead and end off stream here. Peace out, guys.